Welcome back for another Polygon Matic price update video, and in this video I will be giving you areas that Matic needs to continue holding above, give you my breakout target areas, and also give you my long-term Elliot wave analysis which I'm expecting to play out in the next bull market. And at the time of this recording, Matic is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 1 hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. We are also holding above our significant area of support at around the $0.6227 mark, which is also acting as support for us to continue gearing up. You can also see that Matic is trading within this price channel that I have here on the charts, where you can easily see that we have our upper side of the channel at around the $0.69 mark and the lower side below the $0.6 mark. And at the time of this recording, you can see that we are trying to continue gearing up, and there are chances that in the next coming hours Matic can easily give us a break out of the channel to the upper side, maybe with a retest, and once the retest is in and a success, then Matic can continue gearing up and get above the $0.72 mark in the next coming hours. And the moment you manage to break out of the channel to the upper side, then the next key area of resistance that we need to break above is at around the $0.7 mark. And a break above that, and as long as we continue holding above it, then we can easily see Matic get above the $0.75 mark in the next coming hours. We also need to have in mind that there are chances that as we try to break out of the channel to the upper side, we can also get rejected at the upper side of the channel. And in case such a movement plays out, then I will be expecting a pullback within the channel where we can come back maybe to the 20-day MA, find support, and then get another bounce back to the upper side. But in case we lose the 20-day MA, expect further pullback to the lower side of the channel, back to the area at around the $0.63 mark, which is an area we need to continue holding above, and a break below the $0.63 mark. Then from that point, we can continue expecting lower prices to the area of support at around the $0.6227 mark, where we can find support and then get a massive bounce back to the upper side. And before I give you my pullback target areas that can play out on the worst case scenario, allow me to first jump to the daily chart to first give you my long-term Elliot wave analysis and what I'm expecting once the bull market is here, where you can easily see that Matic gave us these lows down here back in 2020 before we saw this massive push to an all-time high, completing the formation of this wave 1, giving us a high at around the $2.9 mark. And after getting an all-time high, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, where we have now been correcting to the lower side in this ABC corrective move into the minimum target area highlighted on the charts using this red target area, which is an area that we have now fully maximized, and there are high chances that we now have a low in place for that wave 2, and Matic is now ready for a massive pump in the formation of this wave 3. And the minimum target areas for that wave 3 can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is above the $5 mark, which is the minimum that we can expect this wave 3 to the upside to do before we can expect a wave 4, then continue gearing up even more impulsively in the formation of this wave 5. And getting back to the 4-hour chart to give you my pullback target areas that can play out on the worst case scenario, and the moment we lose our significant area of support at around the $0.62 mark, you can easily see that here on the Matic chart, after getting our lows down here at around the $0.49 mark, we saw that massive push to the upside, breaking above resistances in a move that has now given us a high above the $0.69 mark. And there are chances that in case we continue seeing further weakness in the next coming hours, maybe see a breakout of our price channel to the lower side and lose support at around the $0.6227 mark, then a more corrective move will be playing out on the charts, and the minimum target areas for that corrective structure can be given by connecting the fibs from the low at around the $0.493 mark to that high at around the $0.69 mark, giving me a minimum target area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and that is between the $0.6141 mark and the $0.5679 mark, which is the minimum that we can expect that pullback to do. And this area should also act as support for us to see a reversal to the upside and continue getting more impulsive, and a break out of this blue target area to the lower side, then that will be suggesting a more bearish movement here on the charts, where we can easily get back to the area at around the $0.5 mark. So that is what I'm keeping my eyes on the short term and also on the long term here on the Matic chart. And I hope that video was of much help to you, and I hope to catch you in the next one.